Scaramucci has been removed as White House communications director. This guy was only hired like I want to say 10 or 11 days ago as a communications director. So something must have happened here. Things his life is kind of falling apart actually now that you think about it. I mean, it was like he was with Trump when his kid was born. His wife divorced him. Um, and he got fired, and this is all in the last 10 or 11 days of his life. Like he's had a terrible week. Like anyway, President Trump's headline-grabbing communications director Anthony Scaramucci was shown the door Monday just after 11 days on the job. As retired General John Kelly took command of the White House staff, moving swiftly to impose order on the West Wing, gripped by weeks of infighting. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders would not confirm reports that Kelly personally requested Scaramucci's removal, but made it clear that the former Homeland Security Secretary now has full control of the staff. General Kelly has the full authority to operate the White House, and all the staff will report to him, Sanders said, adding, there are no other anticipated staff shakeups in the works. Scaramucci's stint as communication director came with the condition that he would report directly to the president, leaving unclear until Monday how he and Kelly would interact. Anthony Scaramucci will be leaving his role as White House communications director. The White House said in a written statement, Mr. Scaramucci felt it was best to give Chief of Staff John Kelly a clean slate and the ability to build his own team. We wish him the best. Obviously, that's a lie because you're telling me Scaramucci left after 10 days on his own or 11 days. I mean, I don't believe that at all. I mean, when you heard the guy talk, he kind of came off as he had to be the boss of everything. So I'm sure he just pissed off a whole bunch of the wrong people immediately, and 10 days or 11 days later, here he goes. But the other thing that I was possibly thinking of, and yeah, is do you remember in 2005 when he went on an interview on Fox and he literally called Trump a hack and everything else? Well, to get a job in the government like this, if you own businesses that have anything to do with like selling anything to the government or anything with anything basically, like you got to sell off your assets and quit your job and all this other stuff to work with the government because they don't want you to have ulterior motives for decisions you make, basically. So, I mean, this guy sells off a ton of his assets. I think he had to sell off most of his assets. Had to quit his job to accept this job, and then a little over a week later, he gets fired. Like, this is just, oh my god. But anyway, in 2005, he was talking horribly about Trump on Fox. But here, actually, I'll show you the video right here.
Some guy right here.
Another
you
hack.
moving around papers?
I'm moving around paper right now, Maria, but that's another hack politician.
You call Donald Trump a hack?
He's a hack
you're
politician.
in
He's
trouble
probably
now.
going to make Elizabeth Warren his vice presidential nominee with.
See, that's why I'm kind of thinking that this might actually be payback. Like he kind of like messed he kind of messed Scaramucci's life up and then fired him. I mean, but here we'll let this guy keep talking.
A mess like that.
Do you think he's a...
This is the video from 2015.
Anti-American. It's very, very divisive.
You think Donald's a plant?
And I'll tell you who he's going to be president of. You can tell Donald I said this. The Queens County Bullies Association. You got to cut it out now and stop all this crazy rhetoric spinning everybody's
I
heads
like how
around.
you say that now, but I've had a problem with the way he talked about women for years, and now
By the way,
I don't like the way he talks about women. I don't like the way he talks about our friend Megyn Kelly. And you know what? The politicians don't want to go at Trump because he's got a big mouth and he's afraid he's going to light him up on Fox News and all these other places. But I'm not a politician. Bring it.
All right, so why is he resonating?
You're an inherited money dude from Queens County.
Ooh, I can't believe you just said you're an inherited money dude. I'm sure that really pissed Trump off.
Bring it, Donald.
You're close to Walker, right? Okay.
Well, unfortunately for you, Scaramucci, I'm pretty sure that Donald did bring it, and that's why you sold off your assets and your life's falling apart right now. I don't know. I just can't. I don't think he would have hired him I think, well, let's just put it this way. I think Trump probably he hires and fires a lot of people, so I have a feeling that he probably knew exactly what he was doing when he hired Scaramucci. I mean, this seems just like complete payback. I mean, it really does. Like, hiring somebody takes time, and it's such a waste of money to hire people just to fire them. So I don't know. I mean, that's from a human resources perspective. So yeah, I think he did this just to get even with this guy, and boy did he get even with this guy. I don't know. You let me know what you think in the comment section below, and please subscribe to the channel.